How you doing? Also, Geek, we're back in the teams tournament, nearing the end of round number one, and we have quite a puzzling matchup today. We have Duel of the Fates, Brittany and Tyler, coming in off of a fantastic debut, getting the TKO victory in their debut, but they're now facing NWO, Colton and Ryan. Now these are two very talented players. Ryan, of course, having really been here for the last couple of years. Colton's a little bit newer, but I think again it's a 3-14 matchup on paper, but I think it's gonna be a lot closer than people are thinking. With me on the desk today is Alex. How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm an interested onlooker as someone who is currently participating in this tournament.
Keep forgetting.
Yeah, and it's been an interesting wild tournament so far. Round one has been really interesting. There's been a few upsets, and there's also been some matches where the favorite has come out on top. So I'm just waiting to see which head of the coin this falls on. That's the metaphor, right? I don't think it is.
What side, head, what you like? We'll see what these two teams have to say right now in promos.
Well, Colton, I mean, it seems that our last match, it didn't work out the way we were expecting to it, but I mean, I'll be honest, it did show that at least when it came down to it, we were able to at least coincide and work together. So I know at least when it comes down to round 2 and 3, we'll both have a good sense. But if that match didn't teach me anything, is that we at least we at least can work on our clarification when we give answers now.
Yes, absolutely. And yeah, last match, it was a weird time. It was right before my son was born, and now it's been 5 months, and he's a 5-month-old newborn. So good. But yeah, like I will say, Mr. Scully, I fully accept the compliment, but I am not good. But I will take it. I will take the compliment. Maybe we got this. I hope so. Anyway,
I don't know. Judging from that last teams match, I mean, he could be mentioning me. Obviously, anyone can play a perfect game depending on their mood of the day. So who knows what's going to happen? This can go to sudden death. This can end in knockout. This could go down to the wire. Although I'm pretty sure no one wants this to last an hour. So
no. Yeah, it's gonna be good. Yeah, let's rock this.
Yeah, let's roll.
Well, Tyler, it's been a long time since our last match in this league, but we've been playing a lot in the other leagues and doing pretty well there. So I'm feeling pretty good today. How are you feeling about the matchup?
Feeling good too. Man, it has really been a while. I've been trying to recall. No, it's been a good week. I mean, I don't know if it's been a good week. I've been watching some questionable movies. But excited to be here. Excited to get to face against Ryan and Colton. I think it'll be a good match. They seem like they were kind of down on themselves, but I'm looking forward to this match and just seeing how we do, just seeing how it goes, especially with what we got as categories.
Yeah, for sure. And also, we have both been Ryan's teammates, so there's like an interesting, dynamic there too. I think, and we know how good he is. So yeah, I think this will be a fun match. And yeah, let's go.
It's my job, Colton. I have to hype everyone up. If I didn't, who would watch the matches? Me on 69 computers? Sure. But for the other people, I do this for them. But about the promos, yeah, fun, interesting promos. Both teams ready to go. Duel of the Fates, very mellow, very chill, same as they were going into their first match. Bring up an interesting point. Both of them have Brian Payne's teammates, so a little revenge game in the mix here.
Yeah, I'm also one of Ryan's teammates, so I don't. I realize how stacked this is in the pro or anti-Ryan.
I have also been a teammate of Ryan's, but I don't know if that's been released yet. So we'll just leave that.
Almost certainly has to. Right. No.
We're gonna shut up. We're gonna bring in our teams. Introducing first, the number 14 seed in this tournament with a record of no wins and 1 defeat. Ryan Payne, Colton Roberts, the team of NWO. And their opponents with a record of 1 win and 0 defeats, 1. The number 3 seed in this tournament, Tyler Birch, Brittany Tapley, the team of Duel of the Fates. All right, guys. Round 1 is going to work like this. You get 10 questions from 10 different areas throughout the geek realm. You get 20 seconds to answer each and every question. If you get it right, you get a point. If you get it wrong, no points. If any player gets all 10 correct, you get a bonus question to you and only you for an extra point. You have 3 repeats and a challenge throughout the remainder of the match. Any questions before we hop into round number 1?
All good.
Beautiful. Awesome. Love to hear it. I'll go ahead and give you your first question in the category of Star Trek. Which Star Trek film features 2 Enterprise crew members on trial for the death of a political leader? You ever been on trial for assassinating a political leader?
I can neither confirm nor deny anything without the
what you and
express.
Spence do in your private time is understandable.
Stay apart. Just that's on the record. We stay apart. We're not involved.
Spence, I will go to Brittany
The Undiscovered Country.
and Ryan
The Undiscovered Country.
and Tyler
Still ambitious. The Undiscovered Country.
and Colton.
I did not have it.
The Undiscovered Country is correct. So Duel of the Fates take an early 2-1 lead.
As we get into your second question, which will come from the category of DC. In V for Vendetta, how is President Adam Sutler killed? Just for the folks at home that aren't that don't know, someone once thought that me and Adelaide were like a thing, and I'm gonna shut that down right now.
I mean,
Adelaide is too tall for us to be a thing.
I've been writing fanfic about it.
well, now
That's fine. I want to read it.
I'm much more at ease now. So, 5, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Ryan.
Shot in the head.
Tyler.
But he's shot.
I said he was poisoned.
And Brittany.
I changed it from the right answer and put explosion.
Shot or shot in the head, we will accept. So both Ryan and Tyler will hit. So we get into your third question is in Marvel. Who directed Venom?
Venom.
How quickly can you say the word Venom?
I always have to do it like they do in the song. So like, I have to drag it out a few syllables. Venom. The M is actually there's like a bunch of invisible
3,
elongates.
2, 1. Pens down. Tyler.
Ruben Fleischer.
Colton.
I have no idea.
Brittany.
Ruben Fleischer.
And Ryan.
Ruben Fleischer.
Ruben Fleischer is correct. So Duel of the Fates extending their lead 5-3. The next question, Alex.
The next question will come from the category of Star Wars. In The Last Jedi, what does Rose do to Finn when she thinks he's deserting the fleet?
Have you ever deserted a fleet?
I mean, back in my MMO days, you know what? Even then, I can't really comment without the...
Well, the express written consent of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're gonna start with Colton.
Knocked him out with a stunner, and not like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay. And Brittany.
I just went general and said she shocks him.
And Ryan.
I went in the Stone Cold way, and she said she stuns him.
And Tyler.
I don't get the reference, but I also did the Stone Cold Steve Austin way. It stuns him.
Stun. We will accept all those answers. Tases him, stuns him, knocks him out with a stunner.
I got a question right.
Yeah, buddy. Woo!
Told you to get one. All right.
Yeah.
The next question is in Wizarding World. In Secrets of Dumbledore, how does the blood pact between Dumbledore and Grindelwald break? Did you enjoy this movie?
I enjoyed it about like 3 stars worth. You know what I mean? Like I enjoyed it about a 3 on a scale of like
Same, but like all the like the neat callbacks to like the first few films and like the last minutes give it like that extra half star for me.
yeah, like making one character good again. We're having a good day, you and I.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, better than most. We'll go back up to Brittany.
I did not describe this. I said Albus blocks a killing curse from Grindelwald.
And Ryan.
Yeah, I actually had difficult. So I just said it shatters from the blasts from their wands.
And Tyler.
I went with Dumbledore and Grindelwald's magic is redirected into it.
Okay.
Shockwave. That's the word I was thinking of. Shockwave.
And Colton.
Grindelwald attacks Credence, and Dumbledore defends his nephew.
So the only 2 we will accept are Brittany and Colton. You're looking for Grindelwald attacks Credence.
Okay.
That is the specific act that causes it to break.
That's fair.
So, with that, there are no more perfect rounds.
Okay.
Hey, but you got another
You're
point.
close.
You got another one.
Woo! The next question, Alice.
Yep, your next question will come from the Marvel Cinematic Universe MCU. What instrument do we see Scott playing at home at the beginning of Ant-Man and the Wasp? Not for nothing, a little bit of celebration, but only a 2-point lead so far by Duel. NWO trying to keep it close and doing a decent job so far.
But anything can happen as we continue to play round 1.
Oh my god, what's the name of that thing?
All right, I guess I just won't do the whole play-by-play thing. All right, we'll just keep score and wait.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Ryan.
I don't know what the name of that thing is. I just said an electronic game drum set.
And Tyler.
Kept it simple. Drums.
And Colton.
I said electric keyboard.
And Brittany.
I went with Ryan and said electronic drums.
We can accept electronic drums or just drums.
Okay.
2-point lead stretched to a 3-point lead as we get into your next question in Middle Earth. How many members of the Fellowship are captured by Orcs at some point in the Lord of the Rings trilogy? So we need throughout the entire trilogy.
Extra time for this one, or
A little bit extra time for this one.
All right.
It's round 1. We'll be nice.
cool. Since we have the time, I'll just finish off this one.
Is Tito's the go-to? Or do you sometimes...
This one was almost empty, so I thought we'll just...
Or do you sometimes dive into like the Smirnoff Svetka realm?
Oh, I love a good Smirnoff. That was my first drink at like 13.
2, 1. Alrighty then. Pens down. We'll go to Tyler.
Good question. 3.
And Colton.
I said 3, and then I tried to write them down, and you said 10, so I failed.
Okay. And Brittany.
I also put 3.
And Ryan.
I also put 3.
3 is correct. Then being Merry, Pippin, and of course Frodo.
Clean sweep on that one. As we get into your next question, which will come from the category of the DCEU. In Batman v Superman, who does Lois Lane question about the bullet she found in the desert, leading her to the discovery it was developed by LexCorp?
We'll take just a last name. Is fine. You love this movie, don't you? It's one of your favorites.
I'd say I gave it, like, on a scale of 1 to 5, I'd say it's about a 3.6, 2, 4, 8, maybe.
Fair. So like above average.
Wasn't a joke, right? That
No,
was
I mean,
not
I
accurate.
was thinking a joke. I'm like,
Accurate.
That's fairly average. It's a fairly average.
Letterbox.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. Colton.
Oh, I have no idea. We're back to
Brittany.
not knowing things.
Put Swanwick.
And Ryan.
I was gonna put his rank, but I decided to just leave his last name with Swanwick.
And Tyler.
I put Lennox.
Swanwick is correct. Lennox is the actor you're thinking of.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah.
So Brittany and Tyler. I'm sorry, Brittany and Ryan get that correct. So we reached your penultimate question in the round, which is in everybody's favorite quotes. Which mixed bag film features the quote, "An old man dies, a young woman lives. Fair trade. I love you, Nancy." You ever loved anyone, Alex?
Genuinely, I can say that I haven't. I know I say it when I'm drunk, but I don't mean it.
Not even.
Except for you. I mean, not you, but like you. You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I got you.
Oh,
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We go to Tyler.
Sin City.
And Colton.
no.
Brittany.
Sin City.
And Ryan.
Turn the right corner in Sin City, and you'll find anything.
That is correct. Sin City.
All right. And with that, we have reached your final question in round number 1. No perfect rounds today. Your final question will come from Sci-Fi Killers. Who plays John Connor in Terminator Genesis?
Actually, Genesis.
Is it?
I no, it's not. It's not. It's just spelled in such a fucked up way.
Oh yeah, they spelled it with the Y. That's clever
Yeah.
because it's an
It's
an
not a
amp.
Y.
It's an
But why?
amp.
Oh Lord. Not even 20 minutes. In. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Ryan.
Jason Clark.
And Tyler.
Jason Clark.
Colton.
I have no idea, but I will say I got 3 points. So
And Brittany.
Jason Clark.
Jason Clark is correct. So at the end of round number 1, I have Duel of Fates in the lead with 17 to NWO's 12.
Yep, that's what I have.
Beautiful. So now going to round number 2. Round 2 works like this. There were 3 categories selected from our randomizer at random. Those are Sci-Fi Killers, Star Trek, and the Return of the Evil Mixed Bag. Each category has 5 questions worth 2 points apiece. 1 point if you go down to multiple choice. There is stealing involved, so guys, you guys have all done this before. All teams have their repeats, and both teams have their challenge. Any questions before we hop into round number 2?
No.
Beautiful. I'm sorry.
No
what?
repeats have been used. No repeats have been used.
No repeats. No
No
repeats.
repeats have been used. So you got them all. All right. So Duel of the Fates, you're in the lead. Do you want to go first or defer? I'm sorry. Do you want to pick your category first or defer?
So we'll pick our pact category first.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you feeling? Do you want to let them go first, or do you want to go first?
Yeah, let's let them go first.
Okay, cool.
So you want to choose your category first and then let them go
Yes.
first for the question. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
this means
Yeah.
Sci-Fi Killers, Star Trek, and Mixed Bag for your categories.
Yeah, so stick to the plan, I take it.
Yeah, let's go for it.
All right, we'll do Sci-Fi Killers, please.
Awesome. And all right. So NWO, Star Trek, or Mixed Bag?
Well,
Real
we
Sophie
did talk
choice.
earlier, Colton, and you did say you preferred the former to the latter. So
okay, so like last time, that this was kind of a very similar situation where I told you that if we chose Mixed Bag in round 2, I could at least help in round 3 with I can help in round 3 with Star Trek. If we choose Star Trek now, there's no guarantee that I can help in round 3.
So you want to use mixed bag for round 2 then?
Yeah, because at least then we can go to multiple choice, right?
Yeah, we can. Yeah.
Okay. Then I have a potential to get something, but I have no gripes about being able to get it right.
You need your category.
Okay, we'll take mixed bag.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't know if that's a first, but it hasn't been done in a while. Mixed bag coming at you. All right. So, all right, NWO, you are going first. Alex, why don't you go ahead and hit them with your questions in the mixed bag?
Yep, absolutely. Your first question in the category of mixed bag. Which TMNT film features a rooftop battle between Leonardo and Raphael?
Colton, that's the 2007 TMNT.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. TMNT, final answer?
That is correct for 2 points.
We will accept that.
Your second question. In Super, what kind of tool does Frank primarily use as a weapon when he becomes the Crimson Bolt?
Oh, I believe it's a wrench. I don't know if they're looking for specifics, but I know he carries around a wrench. A pipe wrench, I believe.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the bigger ones.
Okay. Should I just go general and just say wrench? Or be specific?
Go general.
Okay. Wrench, final answer?
That is correct for 2 points. Okay. Your third question. Who plays Ray Embry, a PR consultant who Hancock saves and helps improve his public image?
Jason Bateman.
Yes! I was trying to remember his last name. I knew it's a Jason.
Jason Bateman, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
I knew a thing. See,
for some reason, Sudeikis was popping on. I'm like, hell no. Okay, let's
and the lead.
And the lead. Your next question. In Scott Pilgrim versus the World, which of Ramona's evil exes successfully kills Scott before he comes back to life via his one-up?
It's Gideon.
I'll defer to you.
Yeah, because it's the final boss and all. Okay. Gideon, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points.
We'll accept that.
And your fifth and final question. Who composed the score for Hellboy 2, The Golden Army?
Oh, it's Danny Elfman.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Danny Elfman, final answer.
And that is correct for a clean sweep of the mixed bag category.
Good job,
Some
Dylan.
suspense was making me think, is this a
All
horror
right.
category?
So now we'll head on over to Sci-Fi Killers and Duel of the Fates. Are you guys ready for your questions?
Yep.
Okay. Your questions. Your first question. Which Sci-Fi Killers film features the villain being sent from the future to kill the main character's future allies?
That's Terminator 3: Rise of the Machines.
Okay. Yeah.
The
Interesting.
T-Rex is sent to kill John Connor's allies because they can't find John Connor.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Terminator 3: The Rise of the Machines. Final answer.
That is correct. 2 points.
Good job, Tyler.
What U.S. state does the events of Aliens versus Predator Requiem take place in?
Colorado.
Yeah.
Colorado. Final answer.
That is correct for 2 points. I said Requiem or something. I can't remember.
It doesn't matter if you got the title right. That movie still makes me gag out of disgust.
You mean both. Third question. What is Harrigan given by one of the Predators after killing the main Predator on his ship at the end of Predator 2?
So just keep it with gun, right? Just keep it simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gun. Final answer.
Gun, pistol, will accept.
Yeah.
Fourth question. In Aliens, Newt says that the only other person to call her by her real name was what member of her family?
Could it be your brother?
That was my first thought.
Do you want to shoot for it? You feel confident? I feel like that's the only family member she talks about.
Yeah, we can shoot for it.
Okay. Brother, final answer.
That is correct for 2 points,
Nice.
as I choke on my water. And your final question. Who plays Coyle, Baxley's best friend on the prison bus in The Predator?
That's Keegan Michael Key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keegan Michael Key, final answer.
And that is correct for a double clean sweep
Yeah.
for both teams. So at the end of round 2, 27-22. All right, we'll go hop into round number 3. Round 3 works like this. It's very simple. The 2 categories, mixed bag and sci-fi killers, were chosen, leaving Star Trek, the ugly duckling of the group, surprisingly enough, in for round 3. You'll get a 2, a 3, and a 5 for each team. They will decide who takes the 2 and who takes the 3. You guys can collaborate on the 5. We go until somebody is mathematically. So, Duel of the Fates, you maintain that 5-point advantage. Do you want set 1 or set 2?
Set 1, maybe?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, we'll take set 1.
Want set 1? Okay, so I will go ahead and give an NWO their questions in set number 2. NWO, decide who is taking the 2 and who is taking the 3.
I will take the 2 as the weaker player, and Ryan will take the 3.
And we still have all 3 repeats left, just to let you know.
Yes, all 3 teams have their repeats and their challenge, so feel free to use them all up, but please don't. All right, so Colton, your 2-pointer in track. Which Star Trek film features Spock rejecting acceptance into the Vulcan Science Academy when they insult his half-human lineage?
Star Trek 2009.
That is correct for 2 points.
Nice.
All right, Ryan, here comes your 3. This is to tie the game and to send it back to Duel of the Fates. Who plays Aneej in Star Trek Insurrection?
That would be Donna Murphy.
Tie game. That is correct.
All right.
Didn't get knocked out.
Yeah.
Yep.
That will send it back to Duel of the Fates. Who is taking the 2 for Duel?
How are you feeling on Star Trek right now, like based off what you just heard for the... Because it's probably going to be data for the 3. So do you want me to take the data, or do you...
You go ahead and take the data, because I'm a little...
Okay, watch them flip it, but... well, okay, so Tyler will take the 2, and I'll take the 3. Okay.
All right. Tyler, this is for you then from set 1. Which Star Trek film features Kirk climbing a mountain?
Five, 4, 3.
Repeat.
First repeat.
First repeat. Once again for 2 points. Which Star Trek film features Kirk climbing a mountain?
Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan.
That is incorrect. We're looking for Star Trek V, The Final Frontier.
So we will still stay with Duel of the Fates.
Yep, still a tie game, but Duel has more questions left. So we will stay with Duel, and Brittany will have to try and answer the 3-point question. So Brittany, for 3 points, who plays the Riemann Viceroy in Star Trek Nemesis?
Ron Perlman.
That is correct for 3 points.
Big 3 points. So here is our situation. Scores 30-27 in favor of Duel of the Fates. NWO has their 5. They hit it. They give it right back to Duel for a chance to win. If they miss it, Duel of the Fates will advance to round number 2. Gentlemen, are you ready?
Shoot.
Yeah.
Awesome. Huh. Shoot, I got it. All right, your 5-pointer. What specifically does the crew have to collect in order to make lithium crystals to get home in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
I believe I think it goes down to nuclear energy because that's the point of Uhura and Chekhov's mission. Nuclear isotopes, maybe, because they are asking for specifics. That's the back and
5,
forth.
4, 3, 2.
Repeat the question. Thank you.
Specifically, does the crew have to collect to make more dilithium crystals to get home in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Yeah, it needs to be specific because they go to a Navy submarine. Like I really am back and forth for the energy or isotopes.
I think isotopes.
I mean, yeah, we honestly don't have that much to lose. We
4,
we
3,
avoid it.
2.
Repeat one more time. One more time.
What specifically does the crew have to collect in order to make more dilithium crystals to get home in Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to use that last repeat. I mean, let's just go with nuclear isotopes. Those are the two I'm back and forth on. You good with that?
Yep, I'm good with that.
All right. Nuclear isotopes, final answer?
For 5 points and
Okay.
you lead. That is correct. We would have accepted nuclear particles, but isotopes is just fine. We just want you guys to say like nuclear energy or nuclear power or something.
Understood.
So it goes back to Duel of the Fates, Alex, or the win.
All right.
Question.
Like you said, for the win, Duel of the Fates with 2 repeats still on the board. Should you need it? For 5 points. Aside from taking the Enterprise away from him, what specific punishment does Starfleet give Kirk for breaking the Prime Directive in Star Trek Into Darkness?
They remove his rank of admiral and like bring him down to captain.
No. This is Into Darkness. He's
Into
only
darkness. Oh, frig. Oh. Do they take him down to first officer?
I definitely think they demote him.
I would say demote to first officer, but let's repeat.
Yeah.
All right. Second repeat. Once again, for 5 points. Aside from taking the Enterprise away from him, what specific punishment does Starfleet give Kirk for breaking the Prime Directive in Star Trek Into Darkness?
Yeah, because like taking his ship wouldn't be demoting him.
I think it's gotta be
or he's put on he's not put on probation, but I think that's the first movie for cheating.
No, I think it's a rank demotion because he gets demoted and then Pike.
Repeat question.
Last repeat.
All right. Last repeat. Once again, for 5 points. Aside from taking the Enterprise away from him, what specific punishment does Starfleet give Kirk for breaking the Prime Directive in Star Trek Into Darkness?
So you just want to say his rank is demoted? Or he's demoted from the rank of captain?
Is that specific enough, do you think?
Or do you want to say because I don't want to say first officer and that'd be wrong.
Yeah. We can go with demoted his rank.
Okay. He's demoted from the rank of captain. Final answer.
And your winner, NWO. The answer was they sent him back to the academy. Send him back to the academy. 32-30, the final score, and we have our first mega upset of this tournament. Wow. We're going to go right into our post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate loser today. Look, guys, I mean, 30 points. You see people who score 30 points, and it's either a TKO or they just hit their 2 to win. And you guys, you went the distance today. You ran sci-fi killers, a category that many people, again, just don't do well in. And you ran it. 17 in round one is incredible. It's just came down to Star Trek. So what's going through your guys' heads right now?
I mean, in my mind, I'm like, we should have flipped the 2 and the 3 because then we would have been tied and went to sudden death. I don't know. We knew they were going to be dangerous, especially with Ryan there. And then once we got the categories, we're like, well, this could go not so great. So, I mean, I still think we played really well, just unlucky round 3. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Miss Not 2 sucked. I was between those 2 movies, and I just chose the wrong one. But really, I mean, it's just with getting these kind of categories, it's always hard because you want to focus on the categories that you're the most worried about. And so sometimes you don't look back at the one that you're like, oh, I study this one all the time. It's not a big deal. And so then it ends up being the thing that can change the game, and then it does, and you end up losing. So definitely not happy.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we also thought they were going to take Star Trek, so we studied mixed bag. We didn't study Star Trek clearly, so fair.
And that's fair. I mean, that's totally fair because mixed bag, no one wants to take it, but they did, and it kind of shows that mixed bag.
Yeah.
If you put the time in, it's a doable category.
Yeah.
I know, especially even in this league, I've been a victim of that. So again, you really guys have nothing to hang your heads on. But this does mean you guys are out of the tournament and done for the year in teams. However, in singles, both of you guys are very active competitors. Both of you guys are in this little, or we're in this little title picture to get to Joe in that singles title match. So going for that singles belts, what's going through both your guys' heads?
I mean, I felt better about that before this match. I don't have that much to say, except, I don't really have that much to say, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll have better luck in singles, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, try not to over-strategize to the point where you don't focus on what you need to focus on.
Yeah, study all 3 categories, That's a good thing to do.
Anyway, guys, well, I mean, again, you played really well. You just couldn't pull it there at the end. So thank you guys for being here, and we'll see you guys real soon. All right. All right. Bringing our glorious victors today, NWO. Gentlemen, look, you hung tight there. You hung tight there in round 1. Colton, contributed a few points there. Ryan got 9. And you guys ran mixed bag, category that nobody wants, nobody likes, but you guys strategized really well. You knew that if Colton could help out in Trek, and he was able to pull that 2 out, and he was able to help on the 5 as well. So, how you guys feeling?
Colton, before you speak, I know you joke that you're not the strongest player here, but dude, you were instrumental in this because those 3 points you pulled in that first round, it got us at a good distance to where even if we didn't run the table for round 2, we still could have kept in a closing distance. And you wisely suggested we go for mixed bag. And you wanted to contribute in Star Trek for round 3, and look what happened. You pulled that 2-pointer. And even though I was doing most of the legwork for that 5-pointer, you were at least there to back me up there. So either way, man, you were definitely the key factor in us getting that, because otherwise I almost would have said with nuclear energy and I would have ran that. But having us talk and use those repeats, it came down to the specificity of it, man. You were instrumental in that.
Yeah. I mean, I got the 3 points, and I knew Jason Bateman. So yes. I will take that. That's 5 points 7 points in this match that I was directly responsible for. So I'll take it. I'm pretty happy about it. So
and also we both knew Tyler and Brittany are dangerous. I know I teamed with both of them. I didn't have a long run with Tyler, but I know with Brittany, she is damn dangerous in IG. And seeing those 2 run in singles and play in other divisions, I knew exactly that we needed to either bring our A game or stay within that close distance to put that pressure on. and they definitely proved that. We need to keep that pressure on.
Yep.
Absolutely, guys. Well, hey, I mean, huge win for you guys. You get back to 500 at 1-1. You now advance to round 2 of the tournament, and I can tell you guys who you'll be playing. You will be playing a team that also upset a higher seeded team. They also knocked out their opponent in round 1. You two are playing dummies in round 2 of this tournament.
Oh God. Oh God.
So my podcast co-host and I are having like a little civil war there. I'll take
This is
it.
true.
Me and Robert.
Pastor and I also have a mini rivalry with each other.
Yeah, it sounds good. I mean, I definitely will not underestimate myself like I did this last time. But
hey, it worked.
Good.
It worked. It worked today. Maybe it'll work in round 2. You never know.
Knock on wood.
Anyway, guys, congrats on the big win today. We'll see you back here for round 2. All right. Over to Bo, Alex. Any final thoughts on the match?
It came up tails. It did not favor the favorites this time out. I think we're all in shock a little bit. But that's the beauty of this tournament, is that it's been really wild and weird so far. And I hope it comes up heads in all of my matches, because I'm very scared now.
It just shows that nobody is safe in this tournament. I mean, that is the 3rd double-digit seed to win their round 1 match. And we have 2 matches left. The 1 and the 2 seed still yet to play. And let me tell you, anything can happen. So it's been a wild tournament so far. If you want to watch all of our round 1 matches, go back to the channel. If you want to check in how we got here in singles and in teams, please check that out as well. Check out regular singles, regular teams, and just keep riding along with us as we continue on in this Geek Teams tournaments. So from myself, from Tyler, from Alex, from Brittany, from Colton, from Ryan, this has been Also Geek Teams. And as always, guys, stay cool.